The reason most men can't get girls to like them back is because they don't possess the qualities that women are looking for. So today, I'm gonna show you the 8 things you should never do around women if you want them to believe you have the qualities that they want. Starting with number 1, never let a woman open a door for herself. Men, we naturally want to support the women we care about, but you'll hear a lot of women online saying that that's not what they want.
For the next man.
Pardon?
What are you looking for in a man now to wear this clothes?
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
Okay, now Aesop got 2 kids in her. They're lying. And this is not just my opinion, there's scientific proof that you should never let a woman open the door for herself so you can show her that you would support her. And it doesn't stop there. There are 5 other things that you should never let her do around you, and none of these include you having to spend money. For example, never let her walk on the roadside of a sidewalk. Never let her bend over and pick up something she dropped. Never let her stand while you're sitting down. Never let her be cold when you have a jacket to wear. And never let her walk home alone at night. However, there are still 7 more things you should never do around a woman if you truly want them to start liking you. Because if you continue to do these things around her, you'll never succeed with women. This takes me to number 2. Never send her these 3 pictures. Look, when I was in high school, I had this buddy. He would be constantly sending pictures to girls he was talking to through Snapchat. And what I noticed is that over time, most of these girls never were fully interested in them. And I told him it was these pictures. So don't be him, listen to me. And these are the 3 pictures you should never send a girl. First, never send a girl your day out pictures. Women like men with a bit of mystery, and when you're sending update pictures of what you're doing throughout the day to her, you're basically giving her insight to your entire life. So, if you're hanging out with friends, instead of sending her update pictures of your day out, I want you to just send her a simple message. If she asks you what you're doing, just with friends. Then she's gonna start wondering what you're doing and might even think that you might be with other girls. Second, never send random selfie pictures. These look feminine, but even worse, it looks needy and they're boring. What is she supposed to say to that? You look cute? And third, never, ever send a picture of your noodle, especially if it's unsolicited. But even solicited, you don't want that thing out there because you know you're not gonna be with her forever. And on top of that, girls aren't as visual as guys, which means just keep it in your pants. 3, never mistake her niceness for flirting. Women, they're naturally smaller and weaker than men, and it is for this reason that they tend to be kinder and nicer when they deal with strangers. And the problem is that most men confuse this kindness with them flirting. So I'm gonna show you how to tell the difference between kindness and flirting the next time you talk to a girl using the ping pong method. First, you have to imagine that every conversation you have is like playing ping pong. In ping pong, the ball will go back and forth between players because they serve and return. In the same way, a great conversation is a flow between 2 people. Talk, listen, and then you follow up with good questions. So, if you're talking to a girl and you're making the effort of asking all the questions, but she hasn't asked you any, it's gonna feel like you're playing ping pong by yourself as you're hitting that ball against a wall. You're not actually playing with another person here. This is when you know she's being nice to you and not interested. However, if she continually answers your question and then returns it back to you with another question, now you're playing ping pong, which means she's interested in you. 4, never allow yourself to be uglier than her. Women are hypergamous, which means that they only want to date men that they feel are better than them. What that means, if for whatever reason a girl is hotter and better than you, she will always be dissatisfied in that relationship. So here are 3 ways for you to become attractive now and always stay on top of her. First, you need to chisel your jawline, and the quickest way to do this is to tighten the skin on your face. Men with chiseled jawlines, they look more masculine, but also more disciplined, more hardworking, as women are gonna think that you work out and that you eat healthy. So here's the trick that I do to chisel your jawline in a few minutes. Take a look at my skin right now. This is what it looks like, all dull and stretched out. I'm gonna grab my ice roller. I got this one from Bond Charge. And what I like about this is that you don't have to be using water. It's just a metal roller. You put it in the freezer and you can reuse it forever. And it's also crazy affordable. I'll do is every morning, I'll pass the ice roller between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how tired I am. And instantly the blood vessels in my face will constrict, making my skin look tighter and also less puffy. Look at yourself in the mirror after doing this just once and how much better definition your face will have. Second, you need to perfect your skin. And yes, basic skincare is important. But if you want to take it to the next level where you look young forever, to do that, you're going to have to start using something more powerful, like red light therapy. In fact, Brian Johnson, a guy that wants to live forever, uses red light therapy on his face.
It has both red and blue light, and red is for collagen production and healing skin health. Blue is for acne.
Exactly. With red light, you're producing more collagen. This is the reason why red light is so therapeutic. I've started to do this in my personal routine. I try to do this at least 2 to 3 times a week in my skincare routine, and it's simple to do. I throw on my mask. I also pick this up from Bond Charge. It's relatively affordable, and when you throw it on, you can work on your computer, you could read a book, you could be on your phone. I don't even notice it on my face, and after 10 minutes, your skin will start producing more collagen in this area, rejuvenating your face. You do this for a few sessions, you will see massive results in the long run. But here's the most important thing you need to do to look better than her. This is my third step. You need to have a six-pack, or at the very least, get lean enough to look as if you have a six-pack when you have clothes on. Now, of course, reducing body fat, it's not easy. You have to reduce your calories and work out a lot. It will take time. However, there is one thing you can do to burn off weight literally overnight. As a matter of fact, some athletes can remove between 5 and 10 pounds overnight using this. And it's the sauna. When you start using the sauna more regularly, you're gonna start sweating off all the excess water weight. This water weight not only makes you heavier, but it covers some of the definition between your muscles. Now, I know some of you might not have access to a sauna. If you don't, you can buy portable at-home saunas. This one that you see me using here is from Bond Charge as well. This one is an infrared blanket. What's cool about infrared is that it also uses the red light wavelength, which means that your entire body will get the same benefit of collagen production we just talked about. On top of that, increasing your body temperature enough so you can start sweating, and it's convenient. You can do it from the comfort of your home whenever you want and instantly sweat off 5 to 10 pounds to look as lean as possible. You do these 3 things: chisel your jawline, have perfect skin, and have six-pack abs. You're gonna be better than most guys she's ever dated. If you guys wanna check out any of the products I just talked about that I use on a regular basis, I'm gonna have a link down below to Bond Charge with a special discount that's gonna make it even more affordable. Now at this point, you know 4 things you should never do around a woman. You should never let her open the door. Never send certain types of pictures. Don't mistake her kindness for flirting, and never let her be more attractive than you. However, there are 3 things that I still need to talk to you about. The ones that I believe most men do around women, which causes the women to lose interest in them. This takes me to number 5. Never say sorry. You heard that right. A lot of men say sorry for everything when they didn't do anything wrong. This makes you look weak and needy. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna show you how to replace "I'm sorry" with 3 new statements that you can start using so you never sound weak again. First, let's say you're supposed to hang out with her and you're late. Instead of arriving all in a rush and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," relax. You're a busy man. Got places to be. So when you get there, instead of saying "I'm sorry," say "Thank you for waiting," and then carry on with the date as if you did nothing wrong. Second, if you've done something wrong, don't immediately apologize. Instead, say, "I get what you mean," and then take some time to yourself and reflect on whether what she said was right or wrong. And third, when you actually do something wrong, you still shouldn't apologize. Instead, you could say something like, "You know what? I'll do better next time." Do you see the difference? By replacing "I'm sorry" with these 3 statements, you'll never speak weak again, and instead, you come across as dominant and strong, almost like you're in control, like you're confident in who you are. 6, never use offensive language around her. Studies have shown that there is no difference in intelligence between people who swear and don't swear. So you would think, oh, swearing is fine, right? Wrong. Because a separate study found that although swearing doesn't show your intelligence, women still find men who swear less attractive and less intelligent. So, according to the study, here are the main swear words you need to stop using around women. First, these are the mild swear words that you can use and they have minimal impact on your appearance. The second group are the medium swear words. These you can say, however, if you say them too often or if you're around women, it probably will impact your appearance. And lastly, you have the major swear words that you should never say around her. Number 7. Never fake knowledge to appear smarter than you are. When most men are asked about a topic they don't know about, what do, right? Most men will try to act like they do know about that topic to try to appear smarter than they are. The irony here is that ultimately, you make yourself look less intelligent around women. But you can avoid this from ever happening with 3 simple words. Don't know. It's that simple. By saying "I don't know," you're using a form of intellectual humility. Intellectual humility is the act of you acknowledging that you don't know about something. And that is okay, which in turn is a sign of high intelligence. So next time you're in that situation, you can say something like, I don't know, can you tell me more about it? Now, you're not only appearing more intelligent, but you're also encouraging conversation. Number 8, never hold an alcoholic drink when talking to a girl. I want you to look at these 2 pictures of me. In the first picture, I look happy and I'm also holding a beer. And the second, I look exactly the same, but I'm holding a bottle of water. Which version of me do you think looks smarter? Well, according to multiple studies that focused on how people who drink alcohol are perceived, the majority of men and women would perceive the version of me holding water as more intelligent. The reason for this is that alcohol impairs cognitive ability, which makes people think that those who are drinking are dumber, a phenomenon scientists call the imbibing idiot bias. So, if you're going to approach a girl in the bar, try to switch out your drink for a bottle of water or a glass of sparkling water instead to appear more intelligent and in total control. But I promise you, if you stop doing these 8 things around women, they're gonna start to notice you because all the other men still are. And you, as you watch this video, aren't. See you boys next time.